Hi guys, welcome to the placement match 4 in the damage role, season 18. So far we've played 3, won 3. So I've kind of already hit my target for placement matches. Anything I get now in the final 2 is a bonus. But obviously it'd be nice to do another clean sweep in damage just like I did in support. So we're heading to Rialto. And we're on attack first. So I've gone for the Farah. It's a pretty decent map for Farah. I say there's plenty of space to fly around, and there's bits of architecture to hide behind. It's probably slightly stronger on the defense than on the attack, certainly for the first point, just based on where you've got to come out and attack. But it should be a decent pick. Obviously, it kind of depends what they've got as to how I can play. And my Farah play's been pretty decent so far. I think she's definitely established herself as my is my best DPS pick. Her and Sombra, although Sombra's can be a bit more situational, and it often involves a lot more. You need to play with your team a lot more. So sometimes if your team don't gel, don't click, you don't get the value off her. But Farah, at least she can always put in big damage. Go over here, just be careful, just see what they've got. In particular, have they got a Widowmaker or a Torbjorn or anything like that? So I take some damage, and I'm not sure I was easily accessible for my healers, so I drop back in there. Now let's push out now. You see that they're somewhat spread out as a team. They've got a Tracer. I'll try and land my pick on. I need to do better. I think that's a constant theme throughout this match, is that I don't kill the Tracer quick enough. Now, in fairness, she is a hard target to hit. At the same time, I think she can be killed with one shot. My rocket, I think a direct rocket hit does 150 damage, I think. So could actually take her out. See her down there. So I'm 52% for barrage, so that's okay. Now I see them coming out, and I managed to get the concussion blast on their Sigma, which is good. Now we've got some kills coming through, so this should be our moment to push around. Yeah, we've got 4 kills, so we should be able to get around this corner now. And now we can move up to kind of the next fight area. I tried to hit the jewel with the Lucio, but it's not going my way. I don't want to be stuck in a room and I'm getting shot. Is that McCree somewhere? Shooting me? I hit the need healing thing again. That's one thing that I've gotten better at more recently, is actually asking for healing. Unfortunately, it's not forthcoming, and the Lucio charges me down. So, I mean, I know Lucio is a difficult target to hit with all his movement and stuff, but you know, as a Farah, one-on-one with a Lucio, especially when I got the jump on him originally, although I guess he did have a chance to heal up a bit from that, and I'm pretty sure I was also fighting a McCree at one point in there. I still feel I don't think I should have been losing to that Lucio. So now I see the McCree up there, and maybe I could have been more aggressive and just fired some rockets at him, but as soon as he popped that, I knew it was over for me. Now we do manage to cap the point in the meantime, though, which is good. Okay, now we've got a Mercy who's damage boosting me, which is good. Unfortunately, I say with spawning there, got a long way back. Now I want to kind of look for the opportunity to use the barrage. I'm pretty sure that McCree is low wherever he went. He's hiding in there. I've hit it with a lot of chip damage, but I've just not been able to quite land the kill. There we are. That only took about, I think it was literally about 6 rockets, maybe 7 or 8 that I fired towards him. Good kill. Again, it's this Lucio. Almost get the knockoff, but I think he just manages to save himself. Now I'm just struggling to land the hits on him. So maybe try another concussive blast just to knock him away. Basically we can get some payload, but he single-handedly stalled that payload far longer than we should have let him. You know, all of his team have been able to respawn and come back. You know, you've got to say fair play to him for that, but the McCree, I think he was up here, so yeah, I can come around here and land the kill on him. I mean, I did get a dead eye, so we took it on Mercy in the meantime. So I decided to go for the barrage there. Unfortunately, all our team are dead. And while on paper, you know, it looked okay for a barrage, kind of the opening on them. I mean, I didn't see that tracer. If I'd taken out, if I'd have seen the tracer, probably would have aimed at her first, because that should have been an easy kill. And unfortunately, I think with all my team being dead, clearly it didn't come to much. So I think I maybe should have held on for another, you know, 10-15 seconds, just wait for my team to come back, and then use it to start the engage. Again, I used the need healing thing there, but in fairness, our healers had no chance of getting to me before that pulse bomb went off. Again, I kind of missed my concussive blast there. That looked like a good opportunity to potentially knock 3 members off, but I skewed it wide, unfortunately. Again, there it's obviously clearly what I'm doing is I'm hitting them in the middle. I'm hitting them kind of from behind or the front. So they're being knocked forwards and backwards across the bridge rather than to the side. Again, that's clearly just concussive blast, just the accuracy of that, and just really getting comfortable with that. I think if I can get that, if I do some more work on that, that's going to be a massive benefit to my game, especially on maps like this. And what they have been doing, even when we've been getting kills, is they've been stalling this payload really well. Things like, particularly like that Moira and the Lucio, we've just not been dealing with them quick enough. Okay. I don't want to get into a ground battle with that Tracer, but I'm able to scare her off a bit, mess her up, and yeah, that coming in. I don't know where he is though, so I was trying to run for cover out here, but yeah, he was out back there, so it doesn't quite come off. I guess this is the problem. Obviously, we're playing. I think we're playing without shield tanks. Roadhog and who's our second tank? Sigma. Oh, so we do have a barrier actually. I see another opportunity for a barrage there. Comes at the same time as the Genji blade actually, so I don't get much value, or I maybe get some damage, but yeah, Genji does all the work there, or at the very least he takes all the glory. That's alright, we're back on the payload. Now we just need to stick to it and hopefully get it to the checkpoint. We've probably got another fight here, yeah, we do. We really need to land a quick pick, yeah, we need to get up in the air. They've got a wrecking ball, unfortunately. It's great for stalling, so I used the concussive blast just to try and knock him away from the payload. So again, just knocking them away from the payload. Between the Ham and the Moira and the Lucio, particularly how they've been similar to how they've done previously in this game, they seem to be well set up to just really stall this point out. I'm trying to toggle between flying in the air and touching the payload. I'm on 13 health, so yeah, not much more I could do there. That was crazy. I was 82% to a barrage, unfortunately. And that's where the cart finishes. So it's not terrible. You know, we've pretty much got to the second point, but it's not great. I mean, normally if you're going to get stuck on Rialto, it's going to be kind of point C or the third point trying to take that. But we are where we are. I mean, I think the biggest problems are start with just not dealing with that Lucio. His movement's just completely outplaying us. Certainly last round we what did I think? Did I even see our Sigma using his barrier? I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I did not see a lot of use of our Sigma barrier. I haven't watched it back from his point of view. Maybe he used it loads, I don't know. We have picked up a Reinhardt this time though, so hopefully with a barrier tank, it will do a bit better, particularly against those McCree Deadeyes. I mean, I think he had 3 of them, and he got maybe like 2-3 kills on each one. Biggest problem, yeah, it's like if we'd had a Reinhardt last round, presumably he'd just turn around, put his shield up, completely shut him down. So hopefully that'll make it easier this time around. Healers, I don't feel like, I mean, I don't know, I wasn't watching that much. It didn't feel like I got a significant amount of healing in the last round. And I don't know, you know, maybe they were pumping loads of heals into the rest of the team, so they were doing a good job, but yeah, I don't recall getting much. I did get rezzed at one point, in fairness. But anyway, on to this round. So now I'm just setting up here, waiting for him to come out. Looking out, there's Lucio, trying to be the next Moth. You've seen San Francisco against whoever it was on this map. Was it Atlanta Rain? Or he got 3 boop kills, just like the Lucio did here, actually. Although I get 1 boop of my own on it's on their Sigma again. I knock him off the same bridge. Unfortunately, most of my team went down to that Lucio. Another boop kill now onto their Orisa. So given that I'm at a massive disadvantage, I was doing okay to stall a little bit there. Yeah, I think we're just not dealing with that Lucio. That's the biggest problem. He's just being given free rein to do whatever he wants. He's clearly very good at the movement side of things and the wall riding and whatnot. And we're just letting him get away with it, basically. I'm going to come around here and try and get a bit of a flank on these guys. Unfortunately. So I think I stayed too close to that Moira ball for too long, which drained me. I should have been up in the air quicker. And then I think I ended up, Hammond and Sigma both kind of emerged at the same time, and it suddenly went from 1-on-1 there to a 3-on-1. So yeah, I mean, I put myself in a risky position, and I was on the ground. You know, you kind of look back at that and think, why wasn't I in the sky, or why wasn't I at least taking the high ground? So yeah, it's not making that mistake this time. All looks a bit messy with kills being traded, but our Bastion comes up big with a couple of kills. Unfortunately, takes himself out in the process. I knew, again, he only takes me out that time. I didn't know where he was. I don't think there was much I could do about that. You know, I was out in space. He pops that. I don't think there was any way I could really have avoided that. So it is what it is. And they take the point, although we immediately come back with some kills. I was kind of thinking, you know, is Farrell the right pick? Am I getting enough value, especially since I just constantly keep dying to that McCree Deadeye? But he still felt like a decent pick on this map. I am still getting plenty of damage. That's our Sigma. You see him out the corner of his eye. I was a bit worried it was the enemy Sigma. Anyway, so I grabbed that. Obviously I've got the barrage ready, so I'm just kind of looking for an opportunity. So I dived over. I was expecting them to be on that side of the cart for me to barrage to, and I used my my jump thing there as well. It ended up being a bad position, so now I need to get out. So yeah, obviously I went on the flank to try and get the barrage going. When I popped out, they weren't where I expected them to be, and I ended up in a bit of no man's land there. So that was a mistake. I think more than anything, that was I took a risk and got punished for it. I mean, they're coming through with some kills. We have managed to burn quite a bit of time off on this bridge, similar to what they did to us, which is good. I've got my barrage. This is like a great opportunity while they're all on the bridge. There we are. That is a good barrage. I've not had great ones so far this match really, but now they're coming through. And again, this is just allowing us to buy some time. They're down to what are they? So down under 3 minutes now. There's probably so we've probably got a fight here. One fight in the middle of the point and one fight at the end of the point, so potentially 3 fights that they've got to get through. High noon going again, so I already know I'm dead. Yep. this may be, I think, as a Farah up against a McCree, there's not much you can do about High Noon, especially not on this kind of map. I think the main thing I should be doing is trying to track that ult better, so I'm kind of being more aware of when he might have it to play conservative point. But anyway, I decided to switch to Mei here, just because I think she'll be much better for the stall on this bit. So I'm trying to use the wall, the healing thing to stall out. And just kind of freeze people, really make it easy for my team to land the kills. There we go. Good kill on the Sigma. Doing well. Doing well there to chase down that Moira. Unfortunately, I think I was too focused because it's such tense, such tight margins here that I just run straight into the Hammond 9, not even realising it's out. So that was a really good moment, then undermined by a careless death there. It's unfortunate, but I'm 58% to my Blizzard, which would be good, as that Blizzard, I mean, they're down to 1 minute, so that Blizzard could be a game-winning ult if I can get to it and pull it off. And I'll drop down. I'd rather mess up my wall, if I'm honest. Now I think I'm being a bit indecisive about the freeze there. And the pulse bomb comes in. I'm not sure where she stuck it from. It was coming up behind. If I saw it, I didn't think it was on me. I think, again, bit better game sense. I should have just instinctively hit L1 to go into my ice block, heal myself up, and yeah, dodge that. So, unfortunate defeat. I mean, I think it's my Mei play there. I had some really good moments, but both of them could have been avoided with a bit more care, attention, and just going into my ice block as soon as I was in danger. It is just like not to kill that, actually, except Moth didn't get killed. So yeah, I mean, the Farah play was okay. There's clearly some things I need to work on, particularly, again, just dealing with that McCree High Noon, stuff like that. The one-on-ones with the likes of the Lucio, and getting better with the concussive blast. So this is alright. I mean, so it's my first loss out of 4 matches in placements, which isn't too bad. And I guess I learned more from watching a lost match back rather than like Ilios, where I didn't really do anything. So okay, some things to take away from this, and I'll have my next video up soon, which has my final placement match in, and obviously my placement ranking. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.